I'm here with the head coach of the Wesley College Wolverines, Mike Drass, as we get ready for this week's game against Mississippi College. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations on the victory last week against North Carolina Wesley. And that was certainly a tale of two halves, a bitter struggle in the first half, but then the offense able to get the touchdowns you needed, and the defense was able to get the stops you needed to move on to the second round.
Well, I mean, last week's game was a great game for us, but I think the one thing people could see that were at the game was there was great speed on that field. You don't see that type of speed on the field, you know, on the small college level, and we made some serious mistakes, but North Carolina Wesleyan capitalized on those mistakes, and they played a great half.
Was Orlando Webb everything that was advertised coming in?
Yeah, we knew he was good. I mean, he hurt us 2 years ago, and you know, we did some things, and we're not a team that would ever double cover somebody. That's something that I don't really believe in. But at halftime, we went back to the playbook and dusted it out and pulled out a coverage that double covers somebody, and we did it to him.
And on the offensive side, Shane McSweeney, 5 touchdowns passing, 1 on the ground. Coming back now, his second game off the suspension, he seems to be right back in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, he wasn't in rhythm early on. You know, he was not getting his feet set, and the ball was sailing on him a little bit, and he knows that, and we got to focus on him playing. I mean, he played on a level in the second half that you don't see many people play on. He's got to be on that level every time he steps on the field.
And one player I think made a big catch that was the turning point in the game was the long 49-yard pass play to Ellis Kraut towards the end of the first half that led to the touchdown to give you guys the lead. How big a catch do you think that was for his confidence, for the team's confidence, and really to turn around the momentum of the game? I thought it was a great catch, and we expect him to do that every week, and I think he will. I mean, I thought the post he caught in the second half, you know, those are things that we expect from Ellis all the time, and not expect but need if we're going to continue to be successful. And I know you work more with the defense, but were you guys working on that 9-yard Hail Mary that we saw towards the end of the game, the Shane McSweeney, the Sean McAndrew pass?
See, I thought that someone should have sent that to ESPN because that should have made it. If you watch that in slow motion, Shane actually lets go of that ball. He's about 5 inches from the ground, getting his head slammed into the ground. He just throws it up in the air. I mean, as a coach, that's one of those no, yes plays.
Well, this week, certainly another battle against the American Southwest Conference. You know them well from Mary Hardin-Baylor. This year, it's Mississippi College. Choctaws coming in off an impressive offensive performance against Huntington last week. And Adam Schaefer, I think, is where the conversation has to start. Here's a player who's up, one of the top 10 players in Mississippi all-division college football.
Without question. You know, you use the word impressive. They're very impressive. Adam Schaefer will be the best quarterback we see this year. Stephen Knight, probably the best tailback we've seen this year. Their receivers, the Ellis kid, Richardson, I mean, all these kids are very talented. And you got to give them credit. I mean, their schemes on the offensive side of the ball are very sound. You know, they're going to try and run the football. They're going to pass the football. They don't have to set one up to have success with the other. And, you know, this is an offense that has been really doing some damage to some teams. And, I mean, Huntington was a playoff team, and they really exposed them.
Now, what do you expect to see from them defensively this afternoon?
Well, with their defense, I mean, they're a 3-man front, you know, and they're gonna. You don't know who's coming with their 3-3 or 3-5, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I look at with Mississippi is this: you know, they beat Mary Hardin-Baylor, they won the American Southwest. That's all our kids need to know. I mean, we're studying them, but this is a great football team who is serious about advancing just like we are.
What do you think will be the biggest key for you guys to pull out the victory this afternoon?
I tell you what, I can tell you that, but then I'd have to kill you. I don't want to do that.
Well, considering it is before Thanksgiving when we tape this, I think my family would like me not to have that happen. Best of luck this afternoon, Coach.